The success in your head doesn't require mistakes, doesn't ask you to fail publicly, doesn't ask you to struggle for months with no applause. It just gives you the feeling of becoming without asking you to become anything. But here's the part that stinks. The more you daydream, the more you delay. And the more you delay, the more you disown your real self, the one that could have made it happen. And that pain, it's quiet, but it builds.
Because deep down, you know exactly what's happening. You're not just visualizing, and you're not getting mentally aligned. You're binging on a simulation that keeps you from touching real progress. And the worst part? Eventually, the fantasy stops feeling exciting and starts feeling like a lie. That's when something darker takes over. Not ambition, not vision. Something you're too afraid to name, but you feel it every time you stall again. Chapter 2. The fantasy is just fear in disguise. The first time you built the fantasy, it felt like hope. The second time, a blueprint. By the fifth time, it wasn't inspiration anymore. It was a shield. A shield from the one thing that could threaten everything you've been dreaming of. Reality. Reality is messy. Reality doesn't follow your script. It forgets your name, ignores your effort, questions your worth. It delays your wins and amplifies your falls. But your fantasy? It's clean, it's quiet. It makes you feel like everything is inevitable. And the more vivid it gets, the more dangerous it gets. Because now the fantasy isn't just a vision, it's an identity. The ideal version of you becomes a character you escape into, instead of a person you show up as. You don't even realize it, but you're falling in love with that version. You admire them, worship them, and keep down. You fear you'll never live up to them, so you protect the fantasy. You avoid testing it, because if you try, you risk proving you're not as capable as you are in your head. And that fear is worse than failure. So you sit, you tweak the plan, rehearse the transformation, refine the story you'll tell when you actually do something. And the irony, you're not just procrastinating, you're grieving. Grieving the version of you that never came to life. Grieving the time you'll never give back. Grieving the potential that quietly slipped into imagination and never made it out. That's the moment most people give up. Not with a meltdown, but with a sigh.